Was Azerbaijan Airlines Flight J28243 shot down? Part 2. Update. What happened? On December 25, 2024, Azerbaijan Airlines Flight J28243, a passenger plane with 67 people on board including 62 passengers and 5 crew members, crashed near Aktau, Kazakhstan. The crash resulted in the deaths of 38 people with 29 survivors. The aircraft, an Embraer 190AR, was en route from Baku, Azerbaijan, to Grozny, Russia. Due to dense fog in Grozny, the flight was diverted to Aktau. While flying over the Caspian Sea, the aircraft transmitted a distress signal, transponder code 7700, indicating a serious emergency. Survivors reported an explosion and the plane being hit by shrapnel during the approach to Grozny. Azerbaijani officials indicated that the aircraft was likely downed by a Russian air defense missile, possibly from a Pantsir S system. This was confirmed by sources involved in the investigation. Russian authorities initially suggested a bird strike was the cause, but have since not issued an official statement. The plane's black box has been recovered and is being investigated to determine the exact cause of the crash. The incident has raised concerns about the safety of civil aviation in the region, especially given the recent conflicts and the use of air defense systems by Russia. A thorough investigation is underway to fully understand the circumstances that led to the crash. You can listen about the accident in Part 1. Azerbaijani officials have officially confirmed, following an inspection of the wreckage by crash investigators, that the Azerbaijan Airlines Embraer aircraft was indeed struck by a 57E6 guided missile. The missile was launched from a 96 K6 Pantsir S1, also known as the SA-22 Greyhound short-range air defense system. At the time of the incident, the aircraft was flying over Chechen territory en route to Grozny. The region was experiencing frequent attacks by Ukrainian drones, prompting active countermeasures by Russian air defense forces. Despite sustaining significant damage, the flight crew's repeated requests for an emergency landing were denied. Instead, the aircraft was instructed to exit the local airspace and move away from the conflict zone. This directive left the crew with no choice but to attempt to navigate their severely damaged aircraft over the Caspian Sea towards Aktau, where it ultimately crashed. Ground forces were reportedly jamming GPS and ADS-B signals throughout this time, further complicating the situation. Sources indicate that the Azerbaijani government plans to file a formal complaint, citing the following grievances: media group, government officials preparing documents, press conference on formal complaint at distribute_equally, the targeting of an unarmed civilian aircraft, the refusal to grant emergency landing clearance at the nearest airport, and the directive to force a damaged plane to fly over open waters. Please subscribe and like us if you like this video.